Guys, today's the day. I'm gonna finish the last little blocks to be built in the house. Again, got the Evolution beast of a cutter and the Evolution mixing drill here. I actually just noticed I got a bit of damage on that. God's sake. Right there. But what have we got left to do? So this slip sill can come up 7 inches, build it, get it somehow in there, which is going to be fun, to say the least. So we'll have to get it in there. Might just sort of, yeah, I'll figure it out. But that's come up 7 inches. Got a wee bit done here yesterday. Another wee row on up the top. I want to show you a couple of wee things up there. But basically, that cuttings go in. Very little left to do up there, and then I'm going to strip all this out, brush everything out here, and then get this slip sill done, and that will be one more job ticked off the list. I'm not under pressure, but I think I work a wee bit better when I've got deadlines and goals to achieve. But yeah, the reason I'm doing all this now, getting it out of the way on my day off, is because the door frames are coming for the internal doors, so kind of want to have it all done and ready for that. So let me just show you up here. So you can see what I've left to do here to go up into that triangle. So another piece there, and maybe another 3 blocks up here. Same here, maybe another 2 and a couple here. I only have to come up in line with this rafter here, and then that's the bricklaying up here completed. Definitely going to be a challenge plastering these and getting it all nice and straight, but really I just need to worry about that angle, and the rest of the wall I'll be working off this door frame, so it probably will be heavy anyway, so it will work in. But what I wanted to show you was, obviously now, this wall's going to be plasterboard at some stage, and the ceilings here are going to be plasterboard at some stage, but as you can see, and I don't have any timber to work on, but so I'll have to plant on, similar to the way that's planted there. I'll follow this down with a piece of timber, and that will allow my plasterboard to be able to be screwed up. Same here, because this block actually fouls that wood, so that wood can't be used again, so I can build another piece out or off and up and down, just really just for some fixings for the plasterboard. I think the other place I'll need to do it is over here as well, possibly. Yeah, I might stick a piece in, just a joist from there to there, or I can work off something. And same here, I'll need a joist up here, because you want your plasterboards to be, have something to fix to. But yeah, I think it's starting to look really good, guys. So I'll give you a wee look at it when I get all done. Again, the Evolution saw has been cutting all of these cuts, every cut. There's even ones in the middle that you wouldn't know are cut, like that one's been reduced and stuff. Like over there, just so I'm splitting the bond, splitting the joint. But yeah, that Evolution saw has been absolutely game changer for me, and it's going to continue on lots of other jobs. I've actually got a broken tile. Well, it must have been broke. Just, you can see that wee bit of light just to the side, maybe, but there's a wee skinny tile there, seems to be broken. I think it must have been broke when it was fitted, and they've just left it, so that's going to need recut, which again, unbelievable to have the saw. It'll make easy work of them cement tiles. But yeah, I'll give you a look at this after I get it done. So I'm about to do my last mix. Fell short on them last 2 wee bits, and maybe fill that a wee bit more. I don't know. I need to point that one a bit more. But we look at that side, guys, all done. Again, need to fill out my end points a bit more. But coming on good. So basically, one more cut to do. Have that one ready to go in, and then hopefully one more cut, one more mix, and then we're going to clean this area up give you a look at this from the ground, and then we'll crack on to that slip sill. So that's it all built, right up 2 peaks, thank God. So I'm going to be a joiner here for 10 minutes and just plant this timber on here, and maybe another one up there and one up there just before I drop all this. May as well do it and have a chance. I also, before my old drill burnt out, you can see a load of half screwed in screws possibly there. I'm going to get them all screwed on down now too, just where I was triple nailing things, you know. So yeah, I'll get a bit of timber on there, and one down there, maybe one this road as well. I'll do that. I'll show you that bit of timber work as well when I've it all done, and then I'll strip everything down. So 2 wee pins in that. I'm gonna put another load in, but as you can see, and I have some fixing. That timber's actually treated as well, so no moisture is going to annoy that. Did fall short a wee bit there, so it has. So I might cut another wee piece just to fit in there, because no doubt that's, well, or I could run a button down that way. It's just, they're the wee bits that tend to be fragile when you're boarding and break. But it might be easier to run something down there. Which I will probably need at some stage for a bit of a fixing. I'm just thinking about insulation, because insulation should go flush to all the woods. So whatever I do, I kind of want to fill it right up the timber now. But yeah, I'll maybe just cut another wee bit of something to get in there. And then I'm going to jump over onto, well, no, I'll stay here. I'll get this bit first. This is the hammer mode on this wee boy. So, not too bad. That's that wee bit in. I'll probably just fill a wee bit of a void up in there. Probably just fill it with foam and cut it all flush. And then this could all be insulated. Well, it'll be insulated down here anyway, so it doesn't foul anything, which is good. What's next on this one? Need to plant something on this way so that back out level, as that's far in behind, so we get level with this and down. So I'll get a bit of something for that, and same there, and then on the roof up under as well. There's a couple of pieces in there, so sort of frame right. Pretty easy because I've got point to point. Just need to make sure I don't lean on these walls, otherwise the plaster's going to be very disappointed trying to straighten them. Again, that one screwed on. Not taking any prisoners with the screws, guys, and putting 6 in and 4 in, and it's about 8, 10 in that. No doubt I'll probably hit this with the plasterboard screws. But there is a bit more framework to go here, but I'm not going to mess with that today. I ain't got time. Just onto this bit of timber, another bit of timber there. Brought up some lighter stuff for that. Doesn't need to be as heavy. That was laying there and it fitted, so why not? So I'll jump onto this one now and get it cracked on. I've decided that that's not that big of a gap. The board should be okay. I might just need to plant a wee bit of timber on there where I've put the line, just to stop any wee bounce down there, but it's not too much of a gap left to right. And again, I just don't want to disturb the bricklaying here, so I think the plan is I'll let it go at this piece here. It's actually solid enough. Just put packers in behind it really and fixed it off to them, which gives me nice big frame now to work on. Again, there's more joinery work to do here because I'm going to have to form out some kind of wee windows here. With lath, I'll probably just stud it out with slate and lath on the front here, and then same at the back, and then put floorboard down the bottom. But yeah, that's a completely different video. We're getting on to the slip sill here. Probably going to go and get a wee bite to eat and then come back out and just do that slip sill, and that'll do it for today, I think, hopefully. Right, on to this wee job. Very, very important job here, as this slip sill will determine the floor level, so it's got to be right. I think what we're going for is 3-inch insulation, or 4-inch insulation and 3-inch screed, or vice versa. So we're going to come up here 7 inches, and then all the door frames will be set to that height, and then that means the screed technically could go in, but it can't yet until we get the plumbing and the electric work done. I don't even want to think about that yet, as we've still got plenty of job to do. So once I get this done, I'll probably just spend the rest of the day and tomorrow cleaning up, so the place is nice and fresh. But also have a look, guys, of these big walls now. And to me, it just looks better with any bits of framing done as well, and you can more visualize the shape. And just in that middle one, I'm going to put 2 bits of glass just to let some light through. I'll probably stick to, there is a pencil mark there, you probably can't see it, but it's just to the right of the strap there, the gang nails. So that is dead center on that one, which means that it's just going to be hard to equalize that. But it doesn't matter, because this middle is offset as well, because the outside is centered off this door, or looks good enough. And the reason for everything being all sort of in and out is this corner, as this porch widens slightly here, but then this is set back, which is good. I think originally he was trying to get it back more in line with his head, but he couldn't remember why it couldn't be done, but it couldn't be done. So this is where we're at with that. Pretty happy with it. Sometimes I get a wee bit OCD myself of wanting things symmetrical and nice and margined, but I think as long as I keep it maybe there, forget this line, at least if I stud it out, I'll be able to visualize it better as well. I'll know what we're looking at then, but I'm not sure that it not being symmetric is going to annoy me so much, because it's a practical thing for me. It's letting in a wee bit of light as well, and it's a wee bit something different. Right guys, so gonna wrap it up now. Out of cement, believe it or not, I have like 3 bricks left to go, and completely out. But yeah, happy enough, got a good start there. So that's the slip sill in, and might shutter a wee half-inch or an inch concrete bed across the front there, and just help insulate it. Need to turn off the Sigma laser level, which helped. Hard to see, don't know if the camera picks it up, but she's sitting pretty nice there, right along. Hard to see if you can see the line, but it's came in pretty good, and that'll be the floor level all the way along. Could see it better. There it is there. The sun's out, so a bit harder to see, but yeah, the laser level helped a lot there. I just propped it up and then built underneath up. Still have to fix a bit of insulation now, as I had to cut them to get the sill in. But yeah, I'm going to wrap up for now. I have a rendering job coming up. I'll try and make sure I have a wee bit of scrapings left, even scrape something off the floor just to finish that wee bit of building there. Yeah, I'm pretty chuffed. It's a weekend well spent getting all them built up as well, and everything on the inside. I do need to point a few wee things still, but that's it. The bricklaying's really come to a crunch now, and will probably in the future a good bit down the line, but I'm planning on building pillars at the front gate, 2 pillars, and a wee garden house with a, I would like to say retaining wall, but it's not going to retain anything, but just down along there's like a drain there. I'm not call it a shock, I'll call it a drain. So there's like a drain down there, and I'd like to build a couple of block up and then put a railing and like a wee raised bed and stuff. But that's all way down the line. There's absolutely millions of work to do here, tons of work to do here, but I'll get there. Welcome back, guys. So we quick update here. Pile of rubbish from inside. There's a couple of them. Slip sill in. Glad to get that done. So that's going to be the level of the insulation and the floor right through. Done a video on building them up there, and also bottomed it out around the edges. That timber wasn't there, and them couple of timbers, so that I actually have something to fix to. But yeah, it feels good to get to this point here. It's all closed in. Obviously windows and doors are going to be the next big project, but what's going to be happening next is door frames. And again, that's why I needed to get that in, so that it's all set nice and level through. I'm going to stack them up here. They're apparently on their way, so hopefully I won't have to wait about too much longer to get them all in. The only thing really masonry wise needs done is a lot of the sills are built up, but there's a lot that aren't. I'll probably concrete them. So there's a few window sills they still get built up, and obviously all the back slip sills at the bottom. So obviously there's a slip sill to go in there and that door. But again, I'll wait till this frame's in, and then I can take it frame to frame. Same in there, it'll be frame to frame. Bit easier that way. Joiner came up with that one. Pretty good thinking. What else is left to do? Not much until the windows go in, and the gutter and the soffit. But I did manage to get the whole place a good red out. As you can see, it just looks so much bigger. It's all cleaned out. Just looks better, bigger and better. Still has stuff in the way and stuff like that. It will be used up at some stage. So another wee job I'm gonna put another coat of paint on that, as there's a wee drop left, so may as well just use it up on whatever steel's exposed there. Again, the other wee bit of masonry is they just need pointed in. Again, it's not major, they're well built in. The plaster, if it was just to leave that, which has happened on jobs where it's not fully pointed, we just render over it really, just sand cement over it, and then just really wee small things, but wee small things I can keep on doing, like the window I'm gonna do, and the wee windows in there. There's still all the wee small things that I could still be doing, just to get ahead. But as far as that, I would say by Christmas, if we could manage to get the windows and doors in just before Christmas, or maybe just after, would be a nice breaking point of we'll get that done, and then I could maybe start thinking about plastering the outside, which would be amazing. It would really make us push this on. Again, there'll be a big hole then again before the electrics and the plumbing first fix. But yeah, There's some more paint. I'm actually going to use the other undercoat stuff for scaffolding. I have a wee Mac plastering sign. I'm going to just go around and tidy up some of the scaffolding and put Mac plastering on it. But I was thinking in here, there's some buttons. I'm going to use them for the bottoms of the doors. But I was thinking in here of doing like a bit of a drop ceiling around all the edges, and then splitting this, you know, maybe coming here and having a almost like a beam either side of the chimney. I need to measure and see how symmetric everything is on that side, and then having, you know, so the ceiling goes up in these middles. Just like even that much would nearly be enough. Thinking about it, strongly thinking about it too. I just think it would look nice, and because I can do it, and it, you know, I have to pay for the timber and the fixings, obviously, and it's going to be a wee bit more plasterboard, a wee bit more plaster, but I feel because I can, I should, and I think I can make a really nice job of it. I was also thinking of up here, if we do put stairs in, I may put like 3 niches in, just for a bit of a shelving area. But again, I might not do it. Remember in our last house I was going to build up, cut the window and build up and put a sill in and insulate it and move the radiator across, and I pushed on that hard in that renovating that house that I had the floor and all laminate flooring down, skirting done, everything painted, and it was actually my dad walked in and said, "I thought you were moving the radiator." And at that stage it was like, I was going to move the radiator, and I was going to build it all up, and I was going to do all them things, but it slipped my mind and it did everything else. So that could happen here on the likes of some projects that you could just end up pushing on, and then at that stage there's no point going back. Well, we're also thinking about some kind of like fancy chair seating area in here. And then obviously this is actually only a single door, this big opening. It's only a single door, but it's glass either side. So that's gonna pop. Should look nice. Again, just really let a load of light in, out. And then similar to here, probably be like 2 glass sort of doors as well. But yeah, guys, that's the bit of update now. Just waiting on these timbers to get stacked out here so that we can knock up the door frames and get them all set. The ones I'm panicking about the most is here. These 3 and these 2, because we want them to shoot nice, and I know that wall's a wee bit whatever, you know. But hopefully we can set this one out maybe heavy and then work it in. So we'll maybe set this one and set that one and then string line between them. But whatever it is, the plaster will have to fix it.